We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Come on. Throwing to start the drive. 4. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the game's opening play. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry down for Dalvin Cook. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It will be 2nd down. Second down and 8. Back to throw. 4. Cook makes the catch on the outrun. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Third and 4. Looking to throw. 4. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. That's a great six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as he'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning of the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after gaining about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, check that.
Here's Cook again. And the defense closes quickly there. Maybe a yard to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Panther Street.
On 3rd and 2. 4. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And able to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They're going to try and throw. That is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to move. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? No confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brandon Ayuk, 32 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Funny how it looks like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And so a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
They came into this game saying it was important they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. 4. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage decided to test the run, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down. 4.
Come on, man. God dog it. Stupid fucks, man. Like they can't catch the damn ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. 4. And that's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they run to the challenge.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Let's just take it around the 12. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bucs Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. Alex Kamara in the passing game. And he gets us up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing it 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
When defense gets to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Watkins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to look down there before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're complete at the field cup. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Back to throw again. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're looking inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, you're taking a lead out of the 1st quarter play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Another completion there, and when you think about the draft back in the spring, he's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, and then maybe it's kind of hang out on a veteran starter. In this case, he's sending it into the top, and I know he's excited about the opportunity. Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Operating from the gun. Watkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He's got it. Get this one just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels.
Back to throw. Ford. Able to hit his target, Claypool. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Boswell now to kick it away into the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down and didn't convert.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now here's a throw, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. And it's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was awesome. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started for day 1.
So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on second down and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side here will be incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Something here on third down. Looking to throw. Watkins. Trying to but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson puts it. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off. But he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. 4. And falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of binding him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a bad first half. The defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, 4.
They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletions. They're going for more.
He'll send this one into the mile high air. It's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman with our highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that outside particularly when it gets back in the quarterback position. This will be their first interception of the ball.
Yeah, some guys, you know, you're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and they'll leave a little bit back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because you're covered. Gaps a little bit, maybe just splits a little bit in order to try and get the ball even faster.
Another completion there. What a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL
I'll let you ask him.
Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first
I'll give you his number.
what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every
Oh, he's funny like that.
for him,
I'm gonna tell y'all. I've been telling y'all that for years. Y'all just can't figure it out.
How quickly can he learn the offense is what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learn?
I'll let you ask.
And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
A couple of nice plays right in a row, and the Bucs have a first down.
Let's go. Check it.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watkins. Complete, the tight end Kelce. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 23-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Looking to throw. Watkins. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Watkins. He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
Off the play fake. Watkins. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Denver. 62 yards.
Well, he already had a good receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll find his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Ford setting up the screen for Cook. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Only a yard there. Snipped out well defensively, and it brings up third. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down. Ford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. Ford. Oh, batting at the line and intercepted. Picked up by Hassan Reddick. That's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll turn to Kamara. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Evades the tackler and now some space. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Off play action. Ford. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 light.
Off the play fake. Ford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Ford. He's able to find Melton. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard.
1st and 10 at the
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Ford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again. Ford. That's to Cook out of the backfield. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And quickly, they get to the line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Ford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Watkins. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Throwing on 1st down. Watkins. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there at 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Watkins to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's going wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They start the drive with Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Looking to throw. Ford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Watkins. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Back to throw. Watkins. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Looking to throw. Watkins. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. KJ Hamler. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Operating from the gun. 4. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watkins. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but this is caught the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Come on.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Off play action. Ford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Come 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it